I'm Layla. Welcome to raidlore Stories. Today's lore story is for Dracomorph, who finally, after years, has a lore story in the game. So you guys are ready to hear all about everyone's favorite little dragon, lizard, pup, whatever it is people call him. So I hope you enjoy his lore story. The lizardmen of the Sorrow Lakes have long sought to breed the lesser spawn creatures of their kind into new, stable subspecies. These attempts were at their height during the Gallon War, when the pressures of conflict with the Tolarian League caused some lizardmen clan leaders to look for any advantage, crossbreeding and enhancing their creations in much the same way nobility of Karok bred their hounds for size, intelligence, or viciousness. Some experiments were more successful than others. The famed Dracomorph, for example, remains unparalleled in terms of his intelligence, size, and strength, but was the only one of his particular kind successfully created. By contrast, a number of lizardmen spawn breeders succeeded in creating a stable and relatively easy replicated genus. These beasts, with leathery wings and snapping beaks, bear more than a passing resemblance to the great dragons of old, so it is little surprise that, likely believing a link to Dragon Empire would further enhance their reputation, the breeders named their new creations Dracomorphs. The Dracomorphs were highly popular among the lizardmen, and with good reason. More than mere beasts, they proved intelligent and learned quickly. Even more impressively, they were found to be magically attuned. Though they were not capable of great spell crafting or various sorcerous feats, they were able to instinctively channel their energies into spitting out bolts of lightning or debilitating nearby foes with magic that weakened muscles and made bones brittle. While these traits certainly set the Dracomorphs further apart from the other, more basic companion beasts bred by the lizardmen, it was their venom that proved to be their deadliest trait. Stored in an enclosed pouch in the gullet, it turned highly corrosive on contact with air. The Dracomorphs were capable of spitting this poison great distances, making them even deadlier on the battlefield. The creation of the Dracomorphs helped prolong the Gallon War, but they alone were not enough to reverse the victories of the Tolarian League. A great many Dracomorphs were killed, and Tolarian generals paid bounties to their soldiers for the heads or wings of the beasts. Despite this, the genus was not wholly wiped out. In the years following the war, Dracomorphs became status symbols among the surviving lizardmen clans. At birth, the spawnlings of a clan chieftain would often be gifted with a Dracomorph egg by their parents, spending their first night sleeping by its side. Dracomorphs lived long lives, sometimes even longer than lizardmen, and the hope was that the chief spawnling would form a bond with the one that they were paired with. If this was the case, the lizardmen in question could be assured that they would have a stalwart bodyguard and companion for life, for Dracomorphs are fiercely loyal. Thanks to the fraught nature of life in the Sorrow Lakes, it is not unknown for Dracomorphs to perish in the defense of their bond partner. More rarely, however, it is a lizardman who is slain while the Dracomorph lives on. In such circumstances, the creatures are often riven with a terrible guilt and separation sorrow, and rarely bond with the lizardmen again. With this connection lost, many wander away from their clan and they are left to do so. It is seen as impossibly cruel to keep such a bereft creature with them who will forever remain of its slain bond partner. The most famous of these cases involve the eldest son of the Nekala clan, Atsi, and his Dracomorph Trek. Nekala had fought a series of clashes with a rival clan. The Kato and Shrek had earned many honor scars in Atsi's defense. However, he could not detect the poison that had been slipped into Atsi's food on the night he was set to descend to the role of clan chief. Atsi perished. Blinded by rage and guilt, Trek set out to make the Kato pay. Over a series of months, he stalked and slew their hunting parties and used his innate magics to bring sickness upon their village by depositing venom in their wells and food stores. Starving and weakened, the clan became easy prey for a vengeful assault by the Nekala, led by Atsi's younger brother. Trek refused to bond with him or anyone else in his old clan, however, and departed, seemingly intent on wandering Teleria in search of some new purpose behind his existence. Among the lizardmen, it is claimed that only the greatest leader will be able to bond with him and recreate the link he once shared with Atsi. Many have tried, but thus far, Trek has rejected them all. Very interesting. Okay, so now we find with Dracomorph that Dracomorph isn't necessarily a champ in his own, but they're actually a type of champ, right? Basically, they're bred to be this way. Now, you know what this makes me think of reading this story is that they talk about this one in particular named Shrek, who's basically like on his own fighting. So it makes me wonder if technically this Dracomorph that we know is supposed to be this Trek champ, right? Very, very interesting. Now, I know Twitch chat's talking about Stultus. So let's see, because Stultus looks like he's wearing Dracomorph, right? Oh, that looks like a story for another day. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Drop me a comment down below. Thank you.